Hey, what's up guys? This is Cinnabon2 here from the Linux Memes Facebook page, and just a quick update. Tux Chief is going to be the one doing the open box video, so once he gets that done, he's going to send it over to me. I'm going to cut it up, make it look all nice, and then send it up on the YouTubes. And now with that out of the way, here comes the video of Elementary OS and my initial thoughts on it. Good day, Internet. This is Cinnabon2, also known as Tiny6996 from Linux Memes and Dirty Penguin Gaming, and today I'm going to go over my initial impressions of Elementary OS. And right out of the box, you notice that this is gorgeous. Like, I haven't really tweaked this much. This is so easy to tweak, it got banned from Unix porn. Why? Because it's a good operating system. They really put a lot of time and effort into the GUI before they released this. And you notice that the time they spent in the GUI kind of detracts from some of the applications, which I've heard they're doing a lot of work for the new release, and I'm really excited for it. So let's look at the default applications that this guy comes with. Get your file manager for viewing all your files. You get gparted doesn't come with it, and neither does disk, so you don't have a partitioner, which kind of gets me mad because if you screw this up, it's bad. And gparted comes on the live CD, but it doesn't come on the distro, which is something I understand why they do it because it's a good penetration utility, but it should come with the distro. And the Software Center comes with it. Now this is the Ubuntu Software Center. Now you notice all this great consistent theming. One spot where it doesn't have it is the Software Center. So everything looks fine now. We'll go to UNetbootin just for an example. Oh, look, I can't read jack squat. What am I supposed to do if I'm, like, looking at something? Like, what if it's just useless application that's going to take up the waste space? I don't know. I can't read it. This is a problem in Ubuntu, too, so I'm not going to blame the eOS team for this, because this is a problem in Ubuntu, and it needs to get fixed right now! Sorry, got a little heated there. So we'll close out of that, go back into the menu by pressing the super key spacebar. A little different. The workflow is a little different. So you don't have a taskbar, you just have the dock down here. We'll get out of the menu. So like I have GUVC open and files and everything. I wish they would have done a little better job. Like you can kind of see this little light here that shows that this is active. I wish like that would take up at least the bottom part of it so I know what's open and just like what's a shortcut. But otherwise, this is a really nice dock. This is the best dock I've ever used. And we'll go back to applications now that I'm done doing random asides. You get an update manager, you get a terminal, you get a file manager. It's really nothing special. It's just the good old file manager, something I like. It has network files, which I don't have a NAS or anything like that to test because I'm on my university's internet and I don't want to deal with getting in trouble. Like I got in trouble for having a router, but different story. So we'll go to sound and video. They did their own music player. It's a really nice music player. Like everything looks good. That consistent theming, again, something I'm going to harp on. You get the nice auto hide of the dock when you maximize Windows, but no podcast support. Something that's kind of becoming a big deal to me is I won't really use a media player if it doesn't have podcast support. So I had to install Rhythmbox so I can get on my podcasts because, like I said, I'm on a university, really bad internet connection. It's just nice to have them all downloaded for me versus having to download them from somewhere else, go to the page. It's just right there. And it also comes with a video player, but VLC is installable, and you get Brasero Disk Burner for whatever people do with CDs now. Don't get anything in science or programming. The Office Suite, another gripe. Like, just because you don't write a common utility doesn't mean you don't include one. You should include an Office Suite that somebody else wrote. So, by default, you get PDF document viewer and a calendar. The calendar needs some work, and they are doing work on it. They have a bounty on it. You should go check out Elementary OS's bounty page. I will link that down in the underbar, whatever the hell it's called. And so I installed LibreOffice 4.2. Nice Office Suite, standard, but it's 2014. Like, who doesn't use an Office Suite? Like, you need that. It should at least come with Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Like, I understand not including Math and Draw. I don't even use Math and Draw. I just decided to install the full suite because I can. In Internet, you get Gear Email. It's a nice email client. I personally prefer Evolution because it has an integrated calendar with the email. And you also get Midori, which is a lightweight web browser, and if you don't care about extensions or anything like that, you just want to browse a web, really nice, browses the web, does its job, nothing fancy, no bells and whistles, which is something I don't like, but for people who just want a lightweight experience, I understand why it's there. So I installed Firefox and Chromium just to get my bookmarks out of it. And it also comes with Empathy Instant Messaging. And so while we're on the subject of these internet applications, if you go to the System Tools and you go to the Settings Manager, where the hell are my online accounts? This is based off of the GNOME Control Center, but you don't have all the utilities. This is so annoying. Like, it's really hard setting up. Like, I tried to set up my Evolution, pain in the butt. If I just would have had the online accounts, Empathy would have been set up, my Gmail would have been set up, already ready to go, all my calendar synced, but no, you can't include this. And even if you go to the Software Center, you'll notice, go to Online Accounts, show Technical Items. Hey, look, GNOME Online Accounts. And the library. Great. Why can't I access this? So annoying. Anyway, back to the rest of the applications before I get too into it. For graphics, you just get Shotwell and SimpleScan. I understand not including GIMP or Draw or anything like that. That's not everyone uses that. Doesn't come with any games. Not a big deal. Plenty of games to install. Not a whole lot of people still play Minesweeper, unless you're weird like me. And for accessories, you get a nice screenshot utility. You get Scratch for a text editor. You get a calculator and File Roller for an archive manager. And this is one of the few default app choices I really agree with. I love File Roller. It takes care of everything. It makes everything nice and simple. Alright, so that was my ranting and raving and review of Elementary OS. Great GUI, needs some better default applications, and needs to fix its system settings. Otherwise, it's great. I would definitely hold out if you can wait to change your OS to the next release of it, because like I said, they're fixing a lot of bugs. They have a whole bunch of bounties. I will link to the doobly-doop if you want to kill them and make this good operating system with a ton of potential into a great operating system. Great. That's how Linux works. The community fixes things and everybody wins. This is Cinnabuntu, and I will catch you guys later. Check us out on the Linux Memes Facebook page.